change my eyes. Srila Prabhupada about spiritual life. There's a question and answers. Is a devotee's body the Lord's temple? Srila Prabhupada says on this. The living entity's body is the temple and residence of the Lord. The Lord various deity forms are installed in temples built of bricks, wood and stone. But the Lord resides eternally in the temple of the devotee's spiritualized body. When devotees honor Mahaprasad, they are attempting to protect the Lord's temple. Maharaj, they are attempting to protect the Lord's temples. Have you taken prasad like this? Yes. So this body we have to care nicely with Mahaprasad, because the Lord is sitting in the heart of all, especially His devotees. He sits in all living beings. But we are unfortunately not conscious of it. Who will attain success in spiritual life is the question. The Supreme Lord is one without a second. Those who think there is something beyond the Lord suffer from an incomplete and defective conception. The Supreme Lord is Ekam Eva Advitiyam, one without a second. He is not 5 or 10. Those who think the absolute truth can be successfully challenged cannot attain success. We worship the personal Godhead and are not impersonalists. Therefore our success is inevitable, provided we surrender. Worshippers of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu can capture Nanda Maharaj's son, who is the ultimate object of service, within the core of their hearts. The second verse of Srimad Bhagavatam proves this. Those who take shelter of the Lord attain liberation. Such persons can walk over the head of unlimited dangers and attain success simply with Guru and Krishna's blessings. Devotees who have taken complete shelter of the spiritual master, Krishna's topmost devotee, will never fail. The community of non-devotees will collapse in due course of time. But devotees never fall down. The non-devotees fall down. Hypocrites who make a show of performing devotional service also fall down. Mental speculation will be vanquished. So then, is there any question or any comments on this? Why we are bereft of Krishna's darshan, or why we cannot get our darshan of the Lord. Everyone knows darshan? To see the Lord, not only His form, His person, or He reveals Himself to His devotees. So why we are bereft of Krishna's darshan? Srila Prabhupada says, without approaching the lotus feet of a bona fide spiritual master, one cannot approach Krishna or His service, because we do not hear properly from the mouth of the spiritual master. We are unable to see Krishna. If we hear properly, then we will chant properly. If we chant properly, then we will remember Krishna properly. And thus realize Him. We must surrender everything at the spiritual master's lotus feet. Because Krishna Himself appears before the fortunate souls in the form of Guru. He does not appear before unfortunate souls at all. The first order is to take shelter of a spiritual master. That requires humility. So actual humility and taking shelter are synonymous, means it's the same. If we do not take shelter, who can help us? One attains a spiritual master by the Lord's grace. Everything becomes possible by Krishna's mercy. If we fail to attain His mercy, then we will achieve nothing, even if we try forever. His mercy is most important. If we are sincere at heart and are eager to attain His lotus feet, He will certainly bestow His mercy on us. If out of good fortune we receive a bona fide spiritual master, we must observe carefully how he serves Krishna constantly with all his senses. Unless we hear from the spiritual master and apply his instruction in our lives, how can we give up material enjoyment? One cannot hear properly if he is too attached to worldly matters. If hearing is not done properly, one will be far from achieving auspiciousness. Nothing to say on. Now we have some householders here, yes. What is the duty of a householder? The question is like this. We can talk some more easy, digestible things. Krishna. To please the Supreme Lord, the householder devotee should associate with and serve the spiritual master and saints with love and devotion. This will enable them to become spiritual householders. If householders do not associate, serve and discuss about both the book, Bhagavata, and the devotee Bhagavata, they cannot attain auspiciousness. They should live at home with the resolution, I will serve Krishna with all respect. Otherwise their household life, devoid of Hari's service, will lead them to hell. If family life is favorable to the cultivation of Krishna consciousness, then it is acceptable and praiseworthy. If it is unfavorable, then family life, which is compared to dark well, should be rejected. There is no difference between devotees living at home or at the mat, because in either case they are constantly engaged in the Lord's service. But one should not confuse the life of an attached householder with the life of a devotee who lives at home. So by serving and associating with pure devotees, we have made Guru and Krishna their life and soul. Attachment for family life and material existence is destroyed. There's no way to become free of family attachment without sincerely serving the spiritual master. So one should live at home only to serve Krishna under the Guru's guidance. The householder should refrain from eating too much or accumulating more than he needs. He should not over-endeavor, gossip, become overly attached to following the rules and regulations, or associate with non-devotees or be greedy. He must also maintain his enthusiasm, confidence, determination, patience, taste for hearing and chanting Hari's holy name, and firmness in service to Guru and Krishna. A householder has no business indulging in illicit sex, in becoming overly attached to his wife, or in becoming henpecked. He should give up bad association and tolerate the urges of speech, mind, anger, tongue, belly, and genitals. A householder should not only refrain from sinful activities, but should also avoid the pious activities that are unfavorable to devotional service. So by engaging in sinful activities, he will definitely not be able to serve Hari. The desire to accumulate piety will also block his worship. A wholesome devotee must not become indifferent to the service of Hari, Guru and the Vaishnavas on the pretext of chanting the holy name. This is nothing but cheating. It will lead to greater feelings of family attachment rather than devotion. Unless the living entity serves Guru and Krishna, he or she cannot develop love of God. Householders should always try to assist those devotees who are constantly engaged in Krishna's service. Any question about this topic? Usually we cannot hear these things. But Krishna's mercy, I see the mind tries to rebel. Krishna. Kundija is the heart of the human being. Kundija. Anybody knows Kundija? No? Yes. It means when Krishna coming from Sadhaka, going to Vrindavan. So Kundija is the heart of human beings, Vrindavan. When the mirror of one's heart is cleansed, it becomes a suitable place for the Lord's residence. I have no intention to visit the Kundija of your consideration because I could not clean the temple of my own heart. So this Mahaprabhu shows, or every year in Jagannath Puri, when Jagannath comes to Kundija, is coming from Dwarka to Kundija, to Vrindavan. But before there is cleaning the Kundija temple, because he's staying only a few, 1 week, 10 days, something like this in Kundija. Then Lakshmi comes and pulls him back to Dwarka. So, but the cleaning is done. So this cleaning means the cleaning of the heart. I have no intention to visit Kundija of your consideration because I could not clean the temple of my own heart. So the same way our heart has to be purified, cleaned. So otherwise Krishna will not come there. I am proud of my position as enjoyer and master. This is our situation. We are in the prison. I am proud of my position as enjoyer and master. I am gradually becoming disappointed. My hope in life is fading. I am forced to associate with insincere people. I always meet them. I have no intention to come in contact with Sri Rupa Sanatana. I gladly invite my own danger. Anyway, as long as we have this material body, we are in an ocean of discomfort. Therefore we perfect to be absorbed in Javakism. We do not understand that these discomforts are Krishna's mercy. So we live spiritual life and go home. We do not remember that Krishna's lotus feet are our eternal home, that our soul's eternal health lies at Krishna's lotus feet, Govinda's lotus feet. And you may ask if anything is clear, unclear. From whom should we take guidance? This is the question. Srila Prabhupada says on this, no one who places obstacles in the path of Krishna's sense qualification is allowed to enter Krishna's kingdom. Thus we should not follow such people. We will not allow anyone to lord it over or subdue us. Only Lord Vishnu and his servants can establish their undisputed domain over us. Apart from Lord Vishnu and the Vaishnavas, if we allow others to lord it over us on the pretext of being magnanimous, or if we compare Guru and Krishna with these others, then we should know that Maya has certainly spread her mastery over us. We should kick out the idea of so-called impersonal liberation. Liberation, the form of merging into the Brahman, is the topmost offense. Mayavadis are offenders of the Lord's feet. They cannot chant Krishna's holy name. The potential of chanting pierces Lord Krishna's body like a thunderbolt. We will not resolve that mental speculation or dry arguments alone are our destination. We will not reach any conclusion on the strength of argumentation. Argument does not allow us to realize subject matter that is beyond the reach of argument. Therefore, in order to know Lord Hari, one must give up the path of argument and take shelter of the Lord's devotees. We should neither become materialists nor follow in the footsteps of materialists. So we have 10 minutes more. The mind is not able to catch. Any questions on something we should know on these things, on these topics? Radhe, Radhe. course, we are not here for why we are here in this material world, because we want to enjoy separately from God. We have separated ourselves and now we want to be God ourselves. What means God? God wants to enjoy. God is only enjoyer. Everything what exists is meant for Him, for His enjoyment. But if we become envious of Him and want to be the enjoyer instead, then we are put in this material prison house. This body is a prison. You are identified with this body. How can you move with this body? How far? We are limited. You come to finer levels, the mental stage, you can move more easy. With the mind you can go everywhere in this universe. But we have forgotten this signs. So we are imprisoned in this body, and the mind is also temporary, it's also illusion, because it is only with the interest I want to enjoy this world, I want to. So it goes up to heavenly planet. Heavenly planet means not here or now there. It means just, yes, you are in the mode of goodness, you can enjoy certain things, but you forget God, Krishna, Govinda. You have forgotten Him, you think you are the enjoyer. So by meeting a pure devotee, sadhu, real sadhu, by Mahaprabhu's mercy, we will realize this after many, many births. And we will question us, there must be something more. My trying to enjoy so many thousands and millions of lives in different forms of body is not working. So that's because in this world we are taught by the Lord. This is not a place of perfect happiness. You just get a glimpse and then it comes and goes. So, but real happiness, the Lord is not on this level. We must free our heart, Gundija, clean it from the tendency that we are the masters, we are the enjoyers, we are the controllers. Everything goes as I want. Nothing goes as we want. Everything is under the control of higher power. And automatically Krishna Govinda is the original controller, the enjoyer, and the most beloved, most merciful, the strongest. Everything He is. We are just insignificant parts and we try to imitate Him in this world. That's because of this we have to go and come. This circle, it is called samsara. We have to come, make experience, and then as long as we stay attached to that, I want to enjoy. I want to be the enjoyer. I want to be the boss. I'm the controller. I must come again and again. And when Krishna is very merciful, he will teach us, hey, you are not, we are not the real, we are not the enjoyers. We are the enjoyed. We are here for him. Everything is for him. Nothing is for us. So when we are realizing this, then we are getting, that means our heart, kundija, becomes clean and Krishna will come. He will reveal himself in the heart of such pure souls. Very simple. Very fortunate children hearing, coming to the temple. You can follow? You speak English?
Yes.
Ah, very good. Very nice. Guru Nanak was your main spiritual master, coming this line also. You wanted to say, Maharaj? Yes.
And heart is represented like our heart is also like image.
Yes.
So how we can be without help of Lord, Lord himself?
Yes. What do you think?
I don't know. I was just thinking that can be managed meditation. How would he?
No, our acharyas in our line, we are very fortunate coming in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are authorized. They are not from this material plane. They teach us there is no difference between Mahaprabhu and his devotees, because they act according to his will. They are fully surrendered to the Lord. So this is the qualification of one who is a real follower of the Lord. He never thinks, I am the doer. He never thinks, he thinks himself insignificant. But the Lord can act to him because his heart is pure. He has no personal interest for himself. He may get everything. There are so many kings who were great devotees, Bali or Prahlad, in Bhagavatam. The material scene, they had everything. They were rulers of the whole planet, Bharatvarsha. But in reality, they never saw themselves as the enjoyer of all these things that belongs. They were conscious, like the Pandavas. Krishna was everything for them. They knew perfectly. Draupadi, Kundi, they are all pure souls. They were not here for enjoying and for exploiting this world. They were here to just showing how devotees are acting with a purified heart. And this is our position. Krishna Nitya Das. We eternally servants of the Lord in different relations. But we are always servants, we are never the master. This is Bhakti. And to those, Krishna will appear in the heart. Through the mercy of one who is coming in this line, or who is practically is not a member of this material world. They are liberated, they have purified, they have kundija is clean, also their heart is absolutely pure, no self-interest. So when we are sincere, all these things will come. All these things, the Lord will appear. When we are cleaning every day, daily, chanting Holy Name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It is cleaning your heart, cleaning your what is between the ears. It's garbage. Only makes problem. Some experience? No. You know, only this. Okay, is there anything more to say? Otherwise we can close here. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai. Jai Srila Gurudev, Talila Bhavistam, Vishnupad, Brahmansa, Jaya Stota, Srimad, Vaibhav, Bhri Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Nitai Guru, Brahmandi. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha, Kripa Sindhubhyascha.